In this video, I am going to apply the concept of linear equations into solving problems from the real world. Here is a discount store that has this special where if you spend more than $125, then any item that you purchase is going to be just $5. You can buy as many as you want after you spend $125 on regular purchases. First part of the problem is that it wants you to create a linear model for the expenses, okay, for the total expenses that a shopper uses or spends, and he or she shops using this special. Second part of the problem, if she buys 15 items, then how much total money, or what is the total amount of money that she spent? The third one is if she spent a total of $195, how many items she bought, or how many items did she purchase? Let's do the first part of the problem. We need to create a linear model. And now we have to define some variables. I will define X is the number of items she purchased, number of items that she purchases at $5 per item, $5 per item. Okay, that's the number of items. And Y is the total money she spends. Money she spends. Okay. Now, in terms of X and Y, we can create a linear model which is going to be Y is equal to mx plus b. B is the fixed amount. So here you have to learn how to apply this linear model in the slope-intercept form into this problem, in the context of this problem. Look, B is the amount of money that the shopper, that she has to spend before she gets into this special, where she would get every item for $5. So B must be the minimum amount. So we are going to have B is equal to $100. That's fixed. Okay. Now, next thing we need to look at is what is the slope? How much money or additional money she has to pay for purchasing each additional item, which is, by the way, $5. So my M is going to be just 5. So this M is going to be 5. And X is the number of items she purchases using this offer. So it's going to be Y is equal to 5X plus 100. That's going to be the linear model. So Y is the total amount of money she spends if she uses this offer. Here we kind of make the assumption that she spends $100 at least to take advantage of this offer. So that's what the linear model. Now let's do part B. For part B, we have the following. If she buys 15 items, how much money she spent? So we are going to just take this linear model we just created in part A and just plug in X is equal to 15. 5 times X is 15 plus 100, which, by the way, is going to be 5 times 15 is 75 plus 100, which is going to be $175. So she spent $175. Now let's do part C. If she spent a total of $195, how many items she purchased using this offer? So that's a bit kind of like interesting. You are given the total money spent. Normally you are given the number of items purchased. So it's pretty easy. You plug in X is equal to whatever the number of items. However, here you are given the total money. So you have to kind of realize that this is your Y in this problem. So it's 195. That's the total money she spent is equal to 5x. So I'm applying this formula or this linear model, 5x plus 100, right? Now I subtract 100 from both sides. On the left hand side I get 95, and on the right hand side I get 5x. Positive 100, negative 100 cancel out. Then I divide both sides by 5 because I'm solving for 5. 5 goes into 95 19 times, and 5 and 5 cancels. That gives me 19 is equal to x, which is to say x is equal to 19. That means she purchased 19 items when she spent actually total of $195. In going from here to here, I kind of use this thing. If I say A is equal to, let's say K, is the same as saying K is equal to A, correct? So I hope that it was not so unclear. So this is what it is. This is the logic behind it. If I can say x is equal to y, it's equivalent to saying y is equal to x, or if A is equal to K, it's equivalent to say K is equal to A. I hope that this discussion was helpful. Thank you very much.